Hello, welcome to episode 80 of the Keep Tappin X podcast. I didn't check the date. It is October 23rd, 2018.
Check again.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
All right.
October 23rd.
Cool. Tuesday.
What year?
2020.
Cool.
Perfect.
It's the future.
Hello, future.
20XX. Today we have a special guest with us. Say hello. Taylor.
Hi.
What's your name?
I don't know. Did you just say it?
It's Hi.
Hi.
My name is Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Taylor.
Taylor's our friend. He's been on the podcast before. If you want to hear more of Taylor or get some context on who he is, go watch our Pokemon episode done like
That was
a
like
year ago?
almost a
85
year ago,
million
I think.
lizards.
It's almost. I think we did it in November. I think we filmed that.
Yes, I believe it was over a year ago.
Yeah, go back in the archives. You'll find it.
Yeah, the archive.
Yeah.
Also, hello again.
Yeah. So we're here to talk games,
Yeah.
and
Can I just say,
Are
Yeah.
we?
before we started recording, we were talking about emergency.
yeah.
There's
What
this
is emer-
medicine that Colby has here called emergency,
Yeah.
and it has 1,600% of your daily intake of vitamin C
In one dose.
in one dose. And it seems really unhealthy, and
How
I
many-
feel like that defeats the purpose.
How many doses are in it?
In the box?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
Enough to
Open
power
it.
you through the
I think
day.
10?
10?
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's
Is it, though?
160,000.
You can have like a year's worth.
Dude, I could like go to the desert.
And no more scurvy.
Yeah.
I could live in the desert for like a month with just like after I take like a shot of all that emergency and then I'm good for a month.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of power to have behind the counter for like a CVS or
Too
something.
much power.
All this power has
Yeah, for
nothing to
real.
do with it.
Like
So
a spirit bomb in a box.
Is that
so how you boys doing today?
It's all right.
pretty well?
Good.
Yeah, kind of tired, chilling.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
life. We're recording a little early this week due to scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
Not recording on our usual Wednesday.
I'm excited today because apparently there's a very funny news story
Oh yeah.
that was
It's the best.
I was teased with it earlier today.
I saw this and I couldn't even believe it.
I came
Yeah.
for the
Couldn't
snacks.
even believe it.
And I can't. And now I'm getting the dessert.
So, before we go on to games we've been playing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pose a question of the week for y'all.
Okay.
So feel free to answer at home in the comments section if you're listening in. But for shaboys right here, oh god, I got a burp. No,
Good
it's gone.
question.
And
That's
there it
gone.
is.
Good question.
That's the question of the week, folks. How bad will Colby
Oh,
burp?
that was good. Okay, my question of the week:
Uh-huh.
What? Put it down.
Why do you have a coat hanger?
He fucking breaks my coat hangers when he fucking plays with them.
Every time I'm here, there's at least like 5 clothes
Shut
hangers
up.
over here.
And why do you have an inclination to break them?
I don't try to. I just I fiddle when I'm like idle, and I just take one and I'm like just swinging it
And you're just
around.
like, oh,
Yeah, but
hey.
he's broken like 2 or 3 of my coat
or
hangers.
like pretend it's a bow and arrow, and it just breaks.
And he snaps it, the bastard. Okay,
Try to.
question of the week. What movie franchise do you want to see a great game adaptation of?
What movie franchise do I want to see made?
So
into a game?
obviously this question is in the realm of fantasy because great game adaptation movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it could be maybe a series, like a movie series that already has a game, but
Yeah.
it was so terrible you were like, do it again, and this time it'll be good.
Yeah.
Or something that's never been done before. Or maybe you just want another game of a certain series that already,
Live action or animated?
anything.
Anything? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
that is.
I was thinking
have
what
a
would be
couple.
really good. I would like to see a Matrix game that's really good.
That'd be awesome.
That isn't like a cult classic kind of favorite, but like I would like to see a really well done Matrix game.
Yeah, that's one that I feel
like
like could
this-
have potential.
Yeah, with like the slowdown mechanics and just
Yeah, like Max Payne did the slowdown mechanics really well.
Yeah,
That game was
yeah.
like known for the slowdown.
Yeah.
Like back in the day.
Yeah.
You could probably do a lot of cool stuff like with the narrative of that and like really weird things with like hacking the Matrix.
Yeah,
you know
just
what
like
I
the
mean?
whole idea of being in the Matrix would make
Yeah,
it
yeah,
cool
I think it would work.
game plot.
Yeah. Huh.
Well, you boys,
Huh.
There's a couple I'm thinking of.
just spit them out.
What do you got on your mind?
Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
I know they've had a lot of games, but
They've
like,
had a couple good games. I mean, like Shadow of Mordor.
yeah, but like, just not that.
I think.
Just
I think
not
they,
anything but.
I have
They-
gripes with Shadow of Mordor.
they need a really good like adventure game now.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
not just like a straight up action game where it's like
Right.
hack and slash. I think they need a really good RPG like adventure.
Yeah.
I think that would be like you have such a big world and it feels like it's being wasted on just like go to Mordor and kill orcs.
I agree. Yeah. Taylor,
you
what
can
about you?
open more doors and kill more
Wow.
orcs.
That's true.
That's
It's
the
very true.
infinite gameplay.
That's
loop.
the end game. Me? I don't know. There's so many good options. I'm gonna have to say. See, I want to default to Pokemon, but I don't want to default to
Because
Pokemon.
they never had a good game.
Terrible game.
Yeah.
Awful.
I think another good series that would make like a really good game. I'm looking around here.
Avengers.
Yeah. Well, we might be getting an Avengers.
Yeah, that's why I
game.
didn't say it.
Yeah, I mean, I would love a good Iron Man game. That's one of my top
Yeah.
games. But I would really like a single player World of Warcraft game, like a Warcraft.
That'd be cool.
Like Warcraft's an RTS and stuff. But I
Oh,
would
like
really
an action adventure sort of style.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
definitely less MMO. Like stray away from the MMO. Give me like a traditional RPG.
Give me Warcraft Warriors. That's
No,
like Dynasty
I don't-
Warriors.
I mean,
That'd be awful.
that would be
No.
dope to look at initially, and then you realize it's a Warriors game, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
well,
All right, here we go.
yeah, I'm done with that.
Do. How about My Hero Academia? That is a
They
game.
have a game coming out. It's actually on our release list, but it doesn't look good.
No?
It's a fighting game, but it's like a 3-dimensional like arena.
Like Naruto fighting games.
Yeah,
Well,
and it just looks painful.
Well, I think if it was more Persona style, I think it would
Yeah,
work
that'd be
as
awesome.
a better game. Like you have to go to school, you
That would
learn
be
from the
awesome.
teachers, and
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
a really good idea.
I think
actually.
that would be an amazing style of game.
That'd be
I think
awesome.
if you mix Persona with My Hero, I think it could work really well. And then, instead of going into Tartarus or wherever, the TV land,
Mhm.
or you just go
go to your internship,
Just
or
go-
it's like
or like maybe someone's attacking the city and then your teacher says, "All right, well, it's showtime. Let's go. Show us your quirks."
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
cool. Because then like the events would be like instead of like the exams, it's like like the tests, like
Yeah,
the big like
absolutely.
midterm test of like fighting.
So it would just be
Hollywood.
like more fighting.
huh?
Call Hollywood. This is
Call
a good
Hollywood.
idea.
This is gold.
Oh.
Give me a One Punch Man game where everything just dies in one hit.
That would be a terrible game. Let me tell you about that.
It'd be
It would
like
be
a
fun.
be like a mobile game where you just tap and you
Yeah.
kill people.
Oh
All right,
God,
yeah.
that
So
sounds
people at
terrible.
home, question of the week: what movie series, franchise, or show, whatever, would you like to see a really great video game adaptation of?
Yeah. Leave a comment. Ring the bell. Do that whole thing.
So, gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
Taylor, what have you been playing this week?
Would it be a big surprise if I said Pokemon?
No, not really.
I don't think any
All right,
human
so
being would be.
actually, what I've been playing is Maple Story 2.
Okay.
Which has been very big lately.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty popular.
I like it. I like it a lot. Kat likes it too.
Mhm.
And I've also been playing Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon.
Oh, really?
Yes, the DS version. It's a lot of fun. I've never beaten it. I've
Oh.
played through it a little bit. I was like halfway through the game, and
Yeah.
then I just stopped for some reason.
What game was it? I'm sorry. I missed the name.
Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, the
Oh.
6th generation version of the
Okay.
game.
I've only played the original. And I
Oh,
loved it.
it's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
3D, and it goes up to Gen 6.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So are you continuing from where you left off, or did you start
No,
over?
I ended up deleting my old save file just because I didn't know what was going on in the
Yeah,
story. And I
yeah.
just wanted to jump in and be like, "You need to save the world." I don't know what I'm doing, and just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like just get lost in.
How long are those games generally? Are they pretty
Generally,
lengthy?
those are like about like, let's say like 20-30 hour games.
That's good.
Yeah,
But-
it's decent time.
It's got a lot of replay value. You can keep going back and just
Hmm.
keep playing it because they're like, oh, go to this dungeon, unlock this legendary, go to this special dungeon after you beat every dungeon, and then you fight Mew, and then you get Mew. And
Yeah.
It's just really cool. But this one's really cool because it allows you to be like not just the starters, but allows you to be like Riolu, Pikachu. There's like a couple of random ones in there too.
Only one more gen till you get Krillin in.
No, it's that gen. It has
Gen
Gen
6?
6. And you can start off as
I
Chespin.
was in
Yeah.
Gen 7. Oh,
Yeah, you
that's
can
awesome.
start off as
There you go,
Chespin.
Colby.
Now I want to play.
It's weird though, because I know, spoiler alert before I say this, but there is one part in the game where you're fighting Entei, you're like chasing him
Oh.
down. Yeah, and he like starts beating you really bad. Take this, you freaking peasant, and just backhands you. No, he's like beating you like bad, and it's like you and your buddy are like, oh my god, we can't fight him. Like he's a legendary. We don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, you get like this power, and you just fully evolve and just like start beating the crap out of Entei, and then your buddy does the same thing, and you're like, you turn back
to wail on a legendary,
and then you transform back, and you're like, what did we just do?
Damn. Are those games turn-based?
No, they're
sort of. It's like dungeon crawler.
Oh
yeah. I don't know. There's a proper term for
where they're like
the
squares
enemies.
and...
The enemies move when you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So nothing. If you're not moving,
yeah.
The enemies will do nothing.
Okay.
But if you're using items, if you're moving, if you're attacking, then the enemies will keep moving.
Yeah.
But it's essentially a dungeon crawler. Like you go find the stairs to the next level, go downstairs or go upstairs, and then you just keep like until you succeed in whatever mission you're on.
Yeah.
Like some of the missions are rescue this Pokemon, or some of the missions are go fight this guy who's been harassing people, and you just keep going back and forth.
Speaking of those types of games, we should play Crypto the Necrodancer one day on the channel.
I've heard of that.
I've heard
amazing.
A lot of good things about that game.
So good.
And I've never played it.
It's so good. It's that style where the enemies move and you move, and it's like square based, but you have to do it to a rhythm, the rhythm of the background music.
I've heard. Yeah,
and it's so good.
You know what?
I remember somebody telling me that.
Also, is like that.
What?
Digimon World 2.
You're right. I remember that.
And that game was garbage.
Yep, because I remember because you only had a limited amount of spaces you could move, and I hated it.
That game looked bad. All the animations for attacking took so long, and it was teams of 3v3.
Yep. Yep.
So bad. What else have you been playing?
Some Skyrim on the Switch.
Oh, really?
How's it run on the Switch?
It runs well.
You mentioned earlier that you play it. You like playing the Switch Dots way more than handheld.
I do. That's mostly because I don't usually go places where I can take a Switch with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
so unless I'm like hanging out with you guys or what have you, but like if I'm just like home or going to Cats, like I dock it.
Yeah.
Because she just has a massive TV, and I have my TV that's like right next to my computer screen, so I can play that while doing like idle things on the computer.
The Switch is cool that you can bring it portable, but if I don't go many places that I could bring a Switch. Like, if I'm going to play it, I'm probably going to be at home anyway.
That makes sense. I mean, and like a lot of carrying cases aren't like convenient for that.
It's bulky.
Yeah.
It's that, and it's also like it's not like a backpack, right? You have to like carry it like you would like a suitcase. With, like, a
See, that's why I
handle,
like the Switch backpack. I have the Switch backpack that has like all the pockets for like the Joy-Cons, the screen, the controllers. I have that. Sadly, the front pocket's broken, but I need the front pocket. So
I've done a lot of mileage out of my Switch, which I'm really enjoying because I took it on the airplane to California. I use it for work, for security.
Do you ever just like lay down here and play it?
I've done it a couple times with like Octopath and stuff. Yeah, and it's nice.
Yeah,
I hate slight faux pas. I hate the kickstand on it.
Oh, really?
The bad I never use it.
It's bad. It's flimsy. It's snapped off multiple times, but you can like snap it right back in.
Yeah,
but it's just like cheap.
Oh.
Apparently,
it's not. I wouldn't say it's not meant for that. So it's just like if you happen to be in a situation where you didn't have maybe the plastic control piece to slide the Joy-Cons in or a controller, then I'd understand like you put it right on the table and just.
But it's like it's so flimsy that like I feel like it's always at risk of collapsing in on itself. And also, like I said before, Nintendo lied because bringing that thing on a plane and it sucks ass because it doesn't fit on the tray for most planes. So it does, but like the angle of it doesn't allow you to angle it back far enough. So it's just aiming too far towards you down. So you have to like hunch into yourself to like see anything. I'm like, everything else about it, I actually really like the Switch. I really like.
I love it. It's one of my favorite Nintendo systems, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've wanted one for so long and just haven't picked one up.
Like the Joy-Cons feel really nice.
Yeah,
like consistently, it feels responsive. I mean, last week, like I said, we played Mario Party.
Yep.
And like that, and you play Mario Party 2, Taylor, and it's fun, and all the mini games feel responsive and smooth.
One thing I can say about Nintendo consoles is I've never really had much of an issue with responsiveness or like button input.
Oh, really?
Like,
I thought the motion controls for Wii are garbage.
Well, besides the motion controls.
Yeah.
Like just the controllers themselves.
Oh,
you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, and just like the games are always like solid. Like the controls always work.
There's a reason why the GameCube controller is one of like
the
people's favorite controller out there. You know, people love the GameCube controller for good reason. It's a nice controller.
Yeah.
It's way better than the N64 controller, which is like
people are just figuring out in 2018 how to hold it.
Yeah,
and it's still not a good way.
I compare the Nintendo 64 controller to the original Xbox controller.
Oh yeah,
they're just
Duke.
they're just both so bad and too big.
I think the Duke controller is better than the 64 because it's huge, but at least it makes sense the way it's designed. Like everything, you can reach it if you stretch a little. But
you might as well just be using a flight stick. It's like the same size.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna play Super Mario 64 with a flight stick.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Great. People played it with
DDR.
I was gonna say DDR mats. I've seen people play games with the Guitar Hero controller.
Yeah.
People are insane.
It's so funny.
But anything else you've been playing?
That's about it.
Okay.
What about you, Colby?
What have I been playing?
Colbs.
Oh, I didn't think about this.
What have you been
I
playing?
didn't think or play games.
David and I have been playing Divinity this past
Divinity
week.
2.
Divinity
yes.
2. And we've been streaming that.
Yep.
So if people want to check that out, you can go to twitch.tv/Keep Tappin X. OG.
Plug.
Yeah. And we've been playing that throughout the weekdays, and which is just, and we find 35 hours in,
Yep.
and we finally beat Tutorial Island.
Yep. We're finally, after 30 hours, we got off Tutorial Island.
But is Fane not your favorite character?
He has Fane.
All right.
Dude.
I have some opinions on Fane.
Okay, did you try to heal him and then kill him?
Yeah.
Immediately when we got him, yes.
Okay.
But Fane, we have him as a rogue.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's an awesome character. He's my party member because we each have a main character and a party member.
Yeah.
And he's awesome. He's cool. He's effective. I love that he can pick locks without lockpicks because he's a skeleton, uses bones.
I
That's
also
awesome.
think it's awesome that he can just have him as a caster just throw poison on the ground and have him sit in it while he's casting. That's what Cat has him do.
Yeah, it's awesome that poison heals him.
Amazing.
But Colby's party member is a healer.
Yeah, I use Los.
Oh, the human.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. She's great.
And there's some
story's cool,
spells
too.
that we just can't use because Vane's in the party.
Yeah, we were in town and buying new spells and stuff, and one of the spells that she could buy is an AoE, or it's a cloud that heals.
Right.
So I would throw it on an ally, and then it heals them, and then spreads to the nearest ally, at random. So, but I can't use that spell. I can't buy it, even though it's really strong, because it has a potential to go to Fane and then kill him. So it was probably our first time in the 35 hours of playing where we were just like, maybe we should replace him.
Yeah. But we decided against it because, he's good, he's effective.
Yeah, we've had him for so long.
But I was honestly thinking, maybe he's more of a detriment than a
here's
plus.
the thing, right? So Cat started off as a conjurer, which lets you summon totems.
Yeah.
By the way, that class, absolutely incredible.
That's what I use.
If you summon an acid totem, it will heal Fane.
Oh, yeah.
It will genuinely attack him so that he heals when he's low health.
That's awesome.
I spread myself way too thin in those games. I am a spell blade, a spell sword.
Okay.
But I split myself into 3 different magic types.
Why?
Geomancer, Pyro. Oh, I'm sorry. Four. Sorry. Geomancer, Pyrokinetics, necromancy, and summoning.
Why?
Dude, it's been working, right?
I mean, it works.
I
But
have,
eventually
3
down the
spells.
line, you're going to be so spread thin, you're not going to have the big bang spells. Of each one.
No way.
And he just got the spell Supernova, which just explodes outwards from him, and he just uses it way too much.
I was just but I could kill him. I would just explode in a fiery nova.
Attack.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many cool spells in that game that I just don't want to limit myself. You know.
So good.
Plus, you can respec in that game on the ship, so that's why I'm I'll spread myself then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And it's been working out. I just summoned a bone spider now.
Oh yeah,
The giant.
Oh yeah,
bone
that's the
spider.
geomancy spells, right?
No, that's necromancy.
Oh really?
It's a giant. It's made out of skulls and other bones, and it.
Oh no,
it
I'm
can
thinking of
eat
just
people.
summon spider. I think that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah, summon spider.
That's a geomancy spell.
My whole thing in Divinity 1 and Divinity 2 is I like tricks.
Yeah.
So I like collecting spells and bombs.
Yep.
And in the other game I like collecting arrows as well, but I don't have an archer this time. But I just love it because we'll be in a fight and I'll just be like, hold on, I got a trick here. And he's like, oh god. And I'll just whip out something out of nowhere, just be like, aha!
But sometimes it works. Like, for example, we were fighting just like a group of like magisters at one point, and there was an archer who like jumped away from the group and was like on high ground, but I think what you did was it was wet on the high ground.
Yeah, my toad. I summoned a totem up there, and instead of attacking the dude, it attacked a water barrel next to him.
For some reason.
And so we were like, that's stupid. But the ramp leading all the way up was now covered in water. So then I have a spell called Dimensional Bolt, which does random type of damage when you cast it. So I was just like,
Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, and I just used it, and I got electricity, and it went all the way up the ramp, and it shocked the dude, and I was like, yes, I love this game.
You will feel my wrath.
It's so fun.
I love that game is so tight in its like mechanics that it's versatile.
It is.
I love that game.
Except sometimes there's some D&D BS in there.
Oh my god!
You know there is, and it happens a lot.
Yeah. So Colby was like, "Oh, we're in a new area," and Colby was like, "I'm gonna go see what's over here," and he found a scarecrow, and he talked to the scarecrow, and he just
the scarecrow was like, "Oh, rest, weary traveler. You've had a long journey." And I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm just gonna leave now." And he's like, "No, you should rest." And I'm like, "No, really?" And it was like, try and resist this effect. You're like, and I fail, and I like fall asleep. And he's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't fall asleep." But he was like, "Oh, I didn't want it to be this way. Come, my children." And he summons like 6 scarecrows
that are 4 levels higher than us.
They like ruined us.
Yeah, they just absolutely destroy us.
We were obliterated by just these scarecrows out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere.
And then we go and try and res our allies and aggroes them again. So we have to keep running.
This is awful.
Oh my god.
You can check it out on the VODs at twitch.tv/.
I love when it does that D&D BS stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun.
If
it makes the game entertaining.
Yeah,
I mean, if you want a game that just... One of my favorite things about games in general are games that break its own mechanics or use its own mechanics to turn itself on its head. And that's what Divinity 1 and 2, they excel at, is taking its own mechanics, and just when you think you get it, it does something completely new.
Yeah.
And that's what's amazing. I mean, again, with 35 hours in and constantly being surprised, constantly finding these new ways to tackle challenges and new characters and everything.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's cool.
And apparently that game's like 80 to 90 hours, so it's probably going to keep happening.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
That's without doing like all the side stuff. And yeah.
I would love to get a group of 4 people and like a tight group and like go through that game.
Me too. It'd be fun.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
I would love to. I don't want to go through the beginning though. I
know the very beginning is.
There's a definitive edition
painful.
now and a classic edition.
Yeah.
The definitive edition, I guess, fixes some like of the end game quest lines and stuff and whatever. But you can't. If you started the game in classic, you can't switch it over.
Oh.
Yeah. But you can still play a classic one. But we were just like debating. We were like, should we start a new game?
Yeah.
In definitive, and I was like, "Fuck that!" Because we've been on that island, Fort Joy.
Fort Joy it takes
for 30 hours.
Yeah.
Right,
Fort Joy sucks that out of me.
Yeah. Man, I don't want to go through that again.
I know. I feel it.
But yeah, Divinity. That's pretty much.
Have you been playing anything else?
60 hours into Octopath. I've got 2 of the 4 hidden classes.
Yeah.
And then I've completed half of the people's stories. So I'm pretty much, maybe another like 5 or 10 hours and I'll be done with that game.
Yeah.
Oh man, that game. It's interesting now because the end of everybody's chapter in Octopath Traveler, they're starting to get into end game. Like there'll be a guy in one guy's story who mentions like the Gate of Venus, and you're like,
oh yeah,
what is that? And then somebody else at the end of someone else's story will be like, yes, the gods hid away this power behind this gate, and you're like,
okay,
wait a minute. So I have a feeling it's all gonna come together.
The Gate of Venus,
the Gate of Phallic,
Phallic Gate.
So I'm hoping that'll bring together for a nice wrap up for the good dungeon.
Yeah. Are you going to tackle post-game content afterwards?
I don't know what the post-game content is.
There's probably some like super boss.
Maybe.
You're going to do it. You're going to do it.
That game is... I love that 100%. Game. Yeah, maybe I will. I do really love that game.
Yeah.
That's it. What about you, David? What have you been playing?
I played a little bit of Maple Story 2,
Yeah.
like Taylor talked about before. Not a lot, but I was just like dicking around in it, playing a little bit. Did some of like the Halloween event. And then I was what else? Did I play anything else? I played Kingdom Hearts.
That's right. You've been playing. You've still been playing Kingdom Hearts a lot.
Yeah, I'm almost ready to do all the very end game stuff of Kingdom Hearts 2. But I have a dilemma.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So my first dilemma was so I'm playing 1.5 plus 2.5, the compilation. And
So 4.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, I have to interrupt real quick.
Okay, yeah, interrupt.
We were talking about Rhode Island Comic Con earlier.
Yeah.
A guest at Rhode Island Comic Con
Mhm.
is the original voice of Ansem.
What?
Yeah.
I need him to say light for me.
Yeah, just be like, on Guardian.
Yeah.
Submit.
What? That's awesome.
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
Does he do any other voices?
I don't know. He does. He's primarily an actor. I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
So,
Man sex.
anyway,
Anyway, yes, man sex. Speaking of, so in 1.5 plus 2.5 or 4, you get
Yes.
a PS4 theme for each game that you beat.
yeah.
Which is cool. But for some reason, I didn't get the theme for 358 over 2 days.
You have to watch the movie.
That game in this compilation is just a movie of all the cutscenes from the game.
Right.
Okay.
And I watched all of them, and I didn't get the theme.
What?
And I don't know why I didn't get the theme.
Yeah.
So I went through it again.
Oh no.
All 4
It's
hours.
so bad.
I
It's
know.
so
8
bad.
hours of movie.
Yeah. And I still didn't get it.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if there's like a button I need to hit or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Check some forums
Yeah.
or something.
But I didn't get the theme. And before I move on to Birth by Sleep,
Yep.
I want to know, should I just continue this and then, because I'm trying to platinum all of them.
Yeah.
Should I platinum all these and then go back and platinum 2.8? Or should I just get the Kingdom Hearts Story So Far collection and just platinum them all on
It's
there?
what, $40 for that?
Platinum
30.
everything.
I mean, I want to.
100%.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
it
finish
just-
what you started, bitch.
Yeah, but if it's all on one CD, it's easier. Plus, there might be new things in the new collection,
There's no new things.
like new themes and stuff.
Oh, maybe.
know.
Because if you do Kingdom Hearts 4 plus 2.8, you'll get 6.8.
That's true. You're
And
right.
then you'll be higher than 4, which makes you, out of 5, be
And the
over.
13 of
I'll be
darkness.
unstoppable.
with the
And then
7
you'll
of
be
light.
unstoppable.
I
And then
think-
you'll find out that Kingdom Hearts is light.
That's true.
I think
That's
you
true.
should look up
Mhm.
if there are new themes.
It's
And
not
then-
out yet. It comes out on the 30th.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah, just keep playing.
Yeah.
See how far you can get for the October 30th or
Yeah,
November?
this month.
Oh
30th.
my God.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need to get that version for our
We're
stream.
almost at the
you're
end of
gonna
the
get
year,
it, and you're
isn't it
sitting here
scary?
like you don't get it.
Hey, you shut the fuck up.
We're almost at the end of the year. How scary
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah, we are.
2018 flew.
It did. It
yeah,
was
that
fast.
is kind of crazy, huh?
But
This
Kingdom
year
Hearts 3 comes out in
sucks.
January,
Wait,
so
yeah.
Did you say this game sucks?
No, this year. But
He said
anyway,
this game sucks.
Kingdom Hearts sucks.
Kingdom
Everybody
Hearts
knows I hate
6.8 is
Kingdom Hearts.
terrible.
have you read the story? It sucks.
Dude, have you read Time Travel? Like,
Yes.
I haven't
Can
read
we-
that new article with
Dude.
Maleficent and the I don't know.
Trying to explain the story of Kingdom Hearts is like trying to explain the story of our universe. Just-
Are you sure it's that
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of comparison?
No, that's fair. Religions have been trying
that
for centuries.
complicated and just nonsensical when you think about it.
Okay. Because I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I've
Really?
always, yeah, I've grown up playing Nintendo. pretty
You should
much.
join
That's
us
about it.
for our stream when we just play them nonstop without
Okay,
sleeping.
and I will make fun of everything that
Dude,
is old
you
and
should.
90s-ish. And
90s.
Absolutely.
I want to. I want to
90s.
play every game on stream. I want to play every Kingdom Hearts game on stream.
Even the movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
do
I know.
too.
We said we were gonna play Kingdom Hearts 1, but I want to play all of them.
see,
Yeah.
the only thing I know is Gorillas.
Gorilla. Well,
It-
if we do that, it's going to be starting November. Because
That's
it's
fine.
going to take us months.
I will start as soon as possible. And if you want me to play a game fast, I can speedrun all the Kingdom Hearts
I
games
know you
in like
can. I
5
know you
hours
can.
each.
I
And
know
I
you
will
can.
sit there and watch and commentate on
Yeah.
all of that.
We're gonna drag the couch over here, invite people over, and just play and play and play.
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Yeah, as we should
More
do.
on that when that happens.
Yeah.
I'll get a nice little overlay.
Yeah.
get that together. I have to get that done soon.
We'll even watch Recoded, which is the worst game. That doesn't matter.
Dude, I will gladly rip the shit out of Recoded.
So, for context, Kingdom Hearts Recoded was originally a Japanese-only cell phone game that got adapted to a DS game that is now a movie on the PS4.
That had a spelling error on the box.
Yeah.
I remember distinctly on the back of that box.
That would literally kill me.
It's garbage.
It's so bad. No care put into that.
I cannot deal with spelling errors.
The worst part is the very end of it is like actually has like a canonical cutscene.
Yeah, the like very last cutscene is like, this matters, but nothing else did.
Why?
So it's like, so
Then
made
why?
people play
Why
it.
does it exist?
I don't know.
It's bad. Anything
Anyway,
else?
no, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
I'm garbage. I haven't played anything else.
Let's go into news then, gentlemen.
right.
Okay.
So as my screen butts up, I'm going to move my mic.
Good sound effects. We should get real sound effects when you do that.
Oh god, I hit the thing and everything. Okay. So, in news today, Devil May Cry 5 Ultra Edition.
Ultra.
This is very interesting.
Yep.
I heard Ultra.
So, Capcom of Japan is selling the Devil May Cry 5 Ultra Edition, which includes a replica coat from one of the 3 playable characters, Dante, Nero, and V. I wonder who that is.
Venus.
Yeah, Sailor Venus.
Sailor Venus playable.
So
confirmed.
it's like a really nice
What, like
replica
like
coat.
a legit,
Yeah,
just like person-sized coat?
Yeah.
What size?
You get to choose when you.
What the hell?
So
That sounds incredible.
here's the
Yeah,
catch,
what?
right?
Yeah.
So for one thing, only sold in Japan,
Only
so you
Japan.
got to import it.
Yeah.
But the cost of this Ultra Edition. Anybody want to guess?
All right, I'm gonna say
Yep.
U.S. or yen.
Huh? Whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna say 700.
700.
I'm gonna lowball it and say like 250.
Okay. It costs. I'm gonna start in yen, go to euros, and then go to dollars.
Oh, here we go.
This also comes with the game, I believe.
Okay.
It doesn't come with the game.
It costs 900,000 yen, or 6,100 euros, or 6,900 US dollars approximately.
What? Is this made of like angel leather? What is that made of?
Is this made of Dante's actual coat?
They have a model taking pictures in the coats, so you know. You can also get the Nero jacket damaged or undamaged on the sleeve. I've also seen varying prices depending on the news outlet in which you receive this information. All I know is it costs a fucking lot. Go look it up.
Damaged.
Does it also come with a car?
Does it come with his bike?
Does it come with bitcoins?
Does it come with bitcoins?
Yeah. So if you
come
want
with
to
a
chalk up
motorcycle
like
Yeah.
5-6K,
Is it just the jacket in the game?
that I know of, yeah.
That has to be like a top of the line real leather
That
jacket.
has to be like
It is.
Gucci slash
I believe
Louis
it's like
Vuitton
a legit
slash-
like jacket, like a cosplayer's dream.
It better be.
That's ridiculous. I just thought that was
I
amazing.
better be able to take bullets with that thing. To be quite honest, it must be made of Kevlar.
That's
Or I
So,
will return it.
My next news story. Oh, this will be the big one because the other one is one we can discuss.
Just let us know beforehand.
All right.
Which one is the one we were talking about?
This is the
before.
one I'm talking about.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
So here's the headline
Yeah.
from Eurogamer. Soulcalibur VI players are fighting online with their nightmarish penises. So, some context to this, gentlemen.
Yes. No, we don't need context. Just leave it like that.
Nightmarish penises.
So, as everyone knows, you can create a character in Soulcalibur.
Obviously.
Yes.
People have been bringing these characters in online with very well endowed bottom legs, if you will, third legs. So the items that you use to create this is several different ways of creating.
I must fight online.
Using special item placements, like accessory placements,
Uh-huh.
you use 2 hearts and you expand them for the balls.
Yep. I know.
You choose a cylinder object for the shaft, and then a red apple
Those are all items
really-
you start with.
for the head.
You can make a giant penis off the bat.
So
my God.
that being said, I'm gonna see if I can load this just for you guys here.
Oh, please.
Oh, no, I can't because I'm
Nightmarish.
running Adobe, so
Show
I
me
can't.
that
right now.
picture.
So
Show me the
here's one
nightmarish
picture.
Penis.
And what people have been doing is they've been playing as
Voldo. Yes.
Thank you, Lord. There is
And you can
humanity,
and you can recolor them.
Yeah, you can actually put patterns on them, like snakeskin.
Oh my god. Yo,
you can put patterns on them too. It's so good.
So yes,
that is amazing.
Nightmarish penises.
So if you're playing Soulcalibur VI, beware.
You mean I have to call Cat right now and be like, you need to make this character?
Make Voldo with the penis.
You know what's funny? Cat plays Voldo really well.
Oh, nice. I actually used to like playing him too.
Oh, he's fun. He's a lot of fun.
That is awesome.
That's great.
My heart.
All right, and then last bit of news I have today. We have some details on the WoW Classic beta.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is it a beta?
It's
WoW
Classic beta.
That will be releasing with anybody who gets the Blizzard
virtual ticket.
Yeah, virtual ticket.
Yes.
BlizzCon. Excuse me. So, details released by Blizzard on a post on BattleNet states that it'll be focused on quote outside questing unquote, which the two areas. So it's only going to be specified to two areas.
Okay.
One for Horde, one for Alliance.
Yep.
It's going to be the Barrens for the Horde and Westfall for the Alliance.
Yeah, like the two low-level areas.
Yeah.
You can't visit other zones in it. You will start at level 15, and you will be capped at level 19, but you can make multiple characters.
Okay.
The Dead Mines and the Wailing Caverns, which are, if people don't know, dungeons, PvE dungeons into the game, will not be available to play. And the only PvP will, of course, be dueling.
Okay. So it's a very limited demo.
Very limited.
So it sounds like a lot of ganking.
Yes. Sounds like a lot of ganking.
Oh, no. If it's just West... I was going to say, if it's just Westfall and the Barrens, you can't
even travel. They're on different continents.
Okay. That makes sense.
There's a quote here. It says, "You'll be able to search for Mankrit's wife,
yes.
Kursat Omeri Plainstriders for not having beats, and make a group to kill Defias pillagers in Moonbrook," Blizzard said.
Cool. So it's... Yeah, I mean, this... I don't know why they're calling it a demo, really. It sounds like more of a stress test. Like
I agree.
They're saying...
It probably
like,
is.
Yeah.
They are... I remember reading an article that stated that they debated on starting people at level 1 in, like, starting zones, but they realized that you're very limited at level 1.
Yeah.
So, like, because there's a limited amount of time that people will be able to play this for the beta.
Yeah, you can go to, like, Goldshire and Razor Hill.
And that's it. Yeah. You know, kill a couple.
That's not fun, because it's literally, like, the worst quests.
Yeah.
Just to get
especially vanilla. Like, you know, like... So, and it's going to be interesting to see people... It's going to be... I don't think it's going to be a lot of fun, because you're going to have, like, hundreds, if not thousands of people. Imagine in Westfall... And you're questing.
You mean the Barrens?
Yeah,
all the Barrens.
Barrens, chat.
But
an entire server doing the same quest as you.
Yeah. Go ahead and try and farm for your quest, because those mobs are gonna be like, people are gonna stick on those. And this is vanilla WoW, so you're gonna be waiting in line for that, for that next mob.
Well, I mean, you could just PvP people while you wait, or just go do other quests. You don't have to be on the same quest.
Well, it's gonna be like thousands of people in like Westfall. You know what I mean? That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna. The thing I'm most curious about is seeing what elements from new WoW they're adding to classic.
I hope it's just looks. I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard about the Blizzard ad to, like, if you remember the old spell effects.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But I feel like they should incorporate the new models, because
definitely.
I don't want to look at the old, like, prairie dog models.
Yeah, me
They
either.
literally have triangular faces.
Yeah.
Or the old Tauren models where they just, like, their eyes didn't match their faces.
Yeah.
Some people really want that, though. Like, there are purists.
I understand that.
Who are
I do understand the purist thought process with that, but in the same breath, it's like, it's 2018. Accepting new things is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
So it's
like,
I don't think Blizzard will go back to the old looks anyway. They're proud of their new models, understandably.
The new models look absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why they wouldn't just use, like, at least the new, like, humanoid models.
Yeah. I think they should keep the new models, the new, obviously, server stability and, like, gameplay.
Right. And you're the veteran from vanilla.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it was kind of trash. The server sucked back then.
No, I remember that too. It was ass.
Yeah. Like, keep new mechanics, like, you couldn't auto loot before.
Nope.
You couldn't group loot before.
Nope.
So like keep that, and like keep the like cleaned up UI. Like the map and the quest log used to be separate. Now they're one thing. Keep it one thing. You know, that just little things.
I don't think there's gonna be any tracker.
You don't think so?
No, not at all. I don't think they should have it.
I don't think they should either. Not for classic.
Not for classic.
I think it would make it more of the vanilla WoW experience.
Yeah, it's way more convenient, but there is something kind of charming about having to read a quest log and be like, west of that. Oh yeah, okay, and then like going to search.
Actually, going on the adventure to.
Yeah, it'll just be interesting to see what features that Blizzard considers quality of life changes that they remove.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm interested in.
I have a question for both of you.
Lay it.
First off, I know you are, David.
Yeah.
Get Classic WoW.
Oh yeah,
I am too.
I have the virtual ticket. I'm playing the demo.
Are you gonna get Classic WoW?
I am going to play Classic WoW.
Okay.
Moving the mic. Go on.
So my question that I posed to both of you is, what race class combination would you be in vanilla WoW, considering we have all played up to Battle for Azeroth?
Yeah. Can't choose my boy Blood Elves anymore, which is very interesting.
Disgusting.
I might just roll a human paladin.
Yeah.
Because I really miss Northshire.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. Goldshire.
I played Alliance in vanilla. I played a Dwarf Warrior.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna play Alliance to relive that or play Horde to play something I haven't played, because I didn't play Horde in
That's fair.
vanilla.
That's actually a good point. And also my friends are all going to play Horde.
I'm going to play Horde,
I
so
know.
we shall play together. I mean, we can have separate characters. We'll have separate 60s, and we can just play Horde and Alliance.
Yeah.
Not that,
Problem is I only have enough time for one character, especially if it's going to be vanilla. Classic.
Oh, man. Playing a tank? Oh, God, I'm having flashbacks
You're dead.
of playing a
I
tank
remember
in
I was
vanilla.
playing on a classic server, like a vanilla server, and I played a warrior because I never played a warrior before. Miserable. I was miserable.
Were you a tank?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be awful, because in vanilla WoW, when you tanked as a warrior, the party had to wait until you sundered the enemy 2 or 3 times and then attack. They couldn't even auto attack before you did that, or they would pull aggro for the rest of the fight. No one's gonna know how to do that now.
Wasn't no heals at all.
Yeah.
You get you have to bandage, and like if you're by yourself.
Tanking was a whole different beast
between
back
every fight, every mob.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I might. I do want to tank though, because I always have. But I kind of want to make a warlock also, because I played a warlock in Burning Crusade, and having the soul shards and stuff was really fun.
That was a really cool mechanic.
Yeah.
I
loved playing a warlock. I loved. One of my fondest memories is playing my paladin and getting the mount at level 40. Like the quest line to get the charger was and for the warlock too, it was just like this big like triumphant I got this, I earned this.
And they were the only 2 classes that didn't have to pay like $1 million gold.
That's why I loved it. Yeah. And I like the warlock because you had to go on a mission or a quest for every demon.
Yeah.
You know, and
the horse too. Shamans had to do that for every totem.
Yeah.
Druids had to do that for every form. I loved that.
Yeah.
I only played since Wrath, but end BC, Wrath just got released.
Yeah.
But I had played 4 or 5 classes to level 15 or 20, and then I was like, all right, well. And then I eventually got my hunter to max, and I was like, all right, this is this is fun. I do want to play old hunter again, where I had to buy ammunition, feed and take care of my pet.
If I was a paladin, I had to buy my reagents, like the candles and whatever, like the arms, I think they were called. To cast the blessings, which is crazy to think of now.
I know.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm excited.
Tier 0 and tier 0.5 gear sets were a thing in vanilla.
Oh yeah,
that would be fun to do.
We'll definitely have an episode talking all about our experience.
I'm gonna be a healer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a healer because I love healing, and I'm gonna be a hunter. Obviously, I need to. I've been a hunter since I started playing, so I had my warrior, but
in vanilla, there were no cooldowns on potions. I wonder if they'll keep that.
There weren't?
No. You could use them in combat, just I
don't remember that. I've played since vanilla, and I don't remember that.
But I think they were really hard to make, the good potions, because I remember in a raid I might have a couple when I was tanking, and if I was, it was an emergency button, like a health stone is now.
I really want to see the chicken quest in Westfall make a comeback.
Oh, it'll be there.
Yeah, I remember I saw that on X-Play on G4.
Me too.
Yeah, that's how I knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Yeah, WoW Classic, that's great.
Yep.
I could gush about that all night.
Yeah,
I know.
But I can't wait till it comes out. Is there a release? There isn't a release for it, right?
No, just a release for the beta. They'll probably announce it in BlizzCon.
Yeah.
Probably either 2019 or 2020.
It's gonna be 2019 for sure. It's probably gonna be like, I'm guessing March.
March? Is that
a
a new month you invented?
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
I
This
feel
seems
like
like
it's gonna be like
test.
summer. I feel it's gonna be like summer of 2019.
It's taking a while. I don't know why.
I'm excited for BlizzCon. I think they're gonna announce a bunch of classic stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Murlocs.
Murlocs?
Breaking the game. They're trying to recreate the old Murloc models, and they're like, "Oh God,
we gotta get it just right." There's a perfectionist on the art team that's being a
and
real
he's like,
bastard.
"Come on, Gary, we've been doing this for months now.
And
It needs to be
He
perfect."
just turns around and goes, "Whoa!" And he's like, "Damn it!" He thinks he's a Murloc again. So
Someone get Gary out of the suit.
let's go into releases
Yes.
for the upcoming week.
Yes.
On October 24th, which is tomorrow, we have Lethal Lead Blaze for the... I got a burp.
Damn it.
Lethal Lead Blaze burp.
For the burp. All right, for the PC. We also have... I misspelled it. We have Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
For iOS.
Stardew Valley.
For iOS. Stardew Valley. For people who really don't know.
Stardew is actually a intergalactic space pirate named
Yeah,
Drew.
Stardew Valley. That's it for the 24th. For the 25th, we have Flashback 25th Anniversary for the PS4 and Xbox One. I don't know. I didn't look at it. I'm sorry. Super Hyperactive Ninja for the Switch.
Sure.
Sounds like a port of an indie game, but
Yeah,
I
it
don't
definitely sounds indie.
Witching Tower VR for the Rift and Vive.
Okay.
Crazy Machines VR for the Rift and Vive.
I know nothing about VR games.
Me neither. No, me neither, man. What? Oh.
Wah.
All right, tell me if this isn't like anime. Euclidean Skies for the iOS.
That sounds very sexual. And I feel...
No, the Euclidean. Listen, I'll spell it. EUCLIDEAN.
For the iOS?
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like eucalyptus.
It sounds like you're coming on to me.
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable.
I have to censor myself when we like. One of my favorite names for a game. Storm in a Teacup for the Switch.
Good name. Yeah.
All right.
Storm in a
I know what that game's about.
Oh,
Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, give me that.
So, it's about a man who stares into his teacup.
Yeah.
And he just imagines this world.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like a fantasy world where he's just going through it, like making friends, fighting monsters. And then at the end of the game, you realize just a man staring in a teacup.
Damn, that's deep.
Imagine the Uncle Iroh from Avatar doing that.
What's that movie with the snow globe?
Rosebud?
That's the name of the sled. Dingus.
The movie with the snow globe?
Rosebud. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, no, Santa Claus 2.
Oh my god. That's not even close.
There's a snow globe, and that's very important.
Storm in a teacup, just like Santa Claus 2.
Or is it Santa Claus 1? I think it was both.
They probably
actually.
both have snow globes.
Yeah. Okay.
Most Christmas movies do, Colby.
And wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. And that's it. On the 26th, we have Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
For the PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Probably the biggest release that's going to be coming out in the month.
Yeah.
Nero, or Nero, for the Switch.
Yeah.
Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo of Blood for the PS4.
Oh.
Yep.
I wish it was coming out for Switch. Really bad.
No,
I
I'd
thought
really love
you
to
were
play
gonna say
Symphony of
Switch.
the Night.
No, yeah, it's exclusive PS4,
That's
and I would,
strange.
which is strange because of the whole like, Smash Castlevania thing happening.
It's weird.
Which is a bummer, but yeah, that would have been great. I would have
Maybe
loved.
Sony just has the rights to it, and they just don't.
They
wanna
do.
let
It's
it out.
Konami,
Yeah.
Right.
you know,
So.
which are predominantly PS4.
Yeah.
I would have loved to play Symphony of the Night on the Switch.
Backdashing everywhere.
Maybe it's timed exclusive. Maybe we'll get it on the Switch.
Maybe.
And then My Hero 1's Justice. That's the My Hero Academia game. PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Yep.
On October 30th, which is the last day, we have quite a few games. One game I really might pick up because it looks very interesting is Call of Cthulhu.
Oh yeah.
For PC, PS4, and Xbox One. It looks like an Eldritch Noir first-person horror action game, and like the aesthetic looks awesome, and the trailers they've had for it up until now have been very faithful.
It's a video game adaptation of the board game.
Yeah. It looks. I want to play that.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Neon Town for PC. Generic sounds okay. Sure. Risk for the Switch. I think it's part of the I remember in one Nintendo Direct they announced like we're bringing board games to the Switch.
Oh, right.
So I think Risk is one of them. Gal Metal for the Switch.
Gal Metal
sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Sounds like Baby Metal.
Yeah.
Which is also bad.
Yeah.
Trivial Pursuit Live.
Okay.
For the Switch.
Sure. Okay.
True. Fun.
Hasbro Game Night for Nintendo Switch. On the Switch.
Yep.
No.
And Mutant Football League Dynasty Edition. It sounds like that's how you describe Blood Bowl.
Yeah, it does sound like you're describing Blood Bowl.
That's our PS4, Xbox One, Switch.
Okay.
We have Sports Party for the Switch.
Okay.
Lego Harry Poiter, as I like to spell it, apparently.
Harry Poiter
collection for the Xbox One and Switch.
Okay.
And finally, the Fallout 76 beta for PC and PS4, since the Xbox One you get it, I think a couple weeks earlier or a week earlier.
Yeah.
So that's it for releases.
You missed Thronebreaker. Thursday.
Oh, my list didn't show that.
Yep.
Thronebreaker.
Witcher Thronebreaker and Gwent officially released.
I know. I'm probably missing a billion games.
Yep.
You're gonna pick that up, right?
I already own it.
Oh.
Just waiting for the day it unlocks.
I see.
Oh.
All right. So to wrap. Pipes are going crazy.
Yeah.
All right, to wrap up the podcast, Taylor. Oh, I got a burp.
That was a loud burp.
And then she died.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh man. Okay.
It sounded like Sarah just hit the floor.
I think that was Katie. So Taylor, if you could recommend one thing to anyone out there in the audience, it could be anything. It could be your favorite brand of USB dual pro mixers. It could be your favorite Star Wars face wipe brand. It could be your favorite bud spray.
Wipes that are really right in front of you?
Yeah, it could be anything in the entire universe. What would you recommend to the fine people out there?
Should I even say it, or should I have you guess?
No, go ahead.
I would recommend
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
Just in general D&D.
General D&D.
Any
3.5, 5e, whatever edition you want.
Uh-huh.
Your spin-offs, Mutants and Masterminds, the World of Warcraft D&D. I just recommend it.
Well, there you go.
I agree.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I was watching a video earlier at work because I had no work to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
About 5e spells that are really overpowered.
Oh, yeah. What do we got?
Was Magic Missile one of them?
It wasn't actually.
What?
But one of them was
Feeble Mind?
one of them was Suggestion.
Yes.
What?
Because not only does it last 8 hours, but apparently in multiple of their campaigns, since you can't tell enemies to do anything harmful, they just say they cast Suggestion, then they're like, walk north for 8 hours. And then the enemy's gone. Apparently you can just do that.
Oh, no. Time to break the campaign.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, man.
Imagine doing that to a dragon and suggesting that it keeps flying for 8 hours straight up into the air as fast as it can.
Yeah.
And eventually it'll just reach the stratosphere and die.
Yep. Or apparently you can tell an NPC to just stand still, and if they don't know an attack is coming, they'll stand in front of it. Because technically it's not putting themselves in harm's way because they know about it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
man.
Breaks campaigns, apparently.
I just tell them to lay down.
It's nothing like the peasant railgun. The most broken thing in D&D ever. So for those of you who don't know what the peasant railgun is, as amazing as that sounds. So you get a line of people, about like 30 people, and you have them, because each turn lasts 6 seconds. In one turn, you can have each peasant pass a spear to each other until it gets to the front of the line in a matter of 6 seconds. Now imagine a spear going from one person to the end within 6 seconds, flying in an enemy, probably going over 1,000 miles an hour.
You reach terminal velocity.
Mach 5, and just peeling them apart. from reality.
Isn't that how that's how you fight dragons?
This is why I recommend Dungeons and Dragons, because the peasant railgun is a thing.
It's an amazing game.
Well, there you have it. Tabletop gaming, aka D&D, Mutants and Masterminds and whatnot. Thank you, Taylor, for joining us.
Of course.
Is there anything you want to plug, or I mean, I don't know if it's
my computer in it and start playing it?
That's fair. Okay, that's good. Make sure you check us out on all of our social medias. You can look us up on Facebook, Twitch.tv, YouTube, Twitter, Google Play Music, iTunes, SoundCloud. For all of our Let's Plays, podcasts, all that goodness. Check us out at Keep Tappin X with no G. That's Keep Tappin X, no G. And thank you all. Show your support, and if you listen this far, holy crap. Thank you so much, Taylor.
Of course.
Yeah, leave a comment, smash a like, ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Everyone leave a comment saying Taylor sounds handsome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I also do have IronTaylor on YouTube and on twitch.tv/IronTaylor.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
All one word, IronTaylor. Look it up. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Get out of my house.